So we've created our model, we've put in our accessories, our plants, and we've created our first drawing. Now let's create our second and last drawing. The Paperspace tab is already here for us, and we're going to draw in some dimensions. Now there are a few things I don't want to show in this drawing, but before we start, I'm going to change this, double click the text, delete the number 1, and then we're making this sheet number 2. Activate this viewport by double clicking inside it. Go to the Home tab, Layers panel, click on the snowflake, it's the freeze, and let's freeze the plants, freeze the footing layer, and let's freeze these chairs. I just want to dimension the location of the doors, windows, and walls. Double click outside of that viewport to turn it off. Now we're on the dimension layer still, so that's fantastic. We'll go to Annotate and the dimension. So we're going to create a few dimensions here. Let's start on this outside wall. Select there and dimension to our window, 4'10". Now we're going to continue. And it picks up where we left off. Clicks that point. We're going to go all the way down the wall. I'm just zooming out, panning a little, and then zooming in. Zoom out, pan a little, and then zoom in. When I'm finished, I press Enter. Press Enter again to fully cancel out. So now we've located all of the doors and windows for that side of the wall. Let's put in an overall dimension. Start the dimension command again. Click on that same point. Click on this endpoint. And put that dimension in there. Let's do something similar here on the bottom. Start the dimension command again. Dimension to the door. And then continue. There's that one. Now let's do the top. Dimension to that point. The first part of the door. Pull your dimension up here and continue. Now you can see here, we're repeating a lot of the same steps over and over again. That's okay. Start the dimension command. Click here. We want an overall dimension of this section. Bring that up and let's continue on. And let's locate the end of that wall. Now I want to put an overall dimension for the entire length here of the building. Start the dimension command. Click on this endpoint here. And then zoom in down to there. And click on the endpoint here. If you have any trouble with your O-snaps getting to the right snap location, don't forget you can manually type them in. Put that dimension right there. Perfect. Let's put in this dimension here now. Dimension to that endpoint. Dimension to this endpoint. We're going to stretch it out to the right. Continue down. Snap to there. Fantastic. So that's all of our external line work that we have dimensioned out. Now we need to do some of the internal, and we're nearly complete. Start the dimension command again. Pick that endpoint. And just pick up here, parallel's fine, locates that wall for us. Let's locate this wall here, enter into these endpoints. Now we know where that is. And we need to know where this door is here as well. So we're going to start from this point, click to that point, stretch out our dimension, continue on, and dimension the doorway. Now we need to locate this last door. Start the dimension command, dimension this section here, and then continue on, dimension there, and enter. Enter again to finish. And now I see here that this dimension is kind of in the way, so we're going to stretch it down that way and stack it. Now we can see it. Last thing that we need to do is dimension where this line is at. So I'm going to grab my dimension command, pick this endpoint, pick a parallel point, and we have the 27-foot 6-inch dimension. So here we are. We now have our fully dimensioned model. This gives us all the information that we need to draw these walls, locate the windows, and the doors. Now we have a full set of drawings. We have a nice overall site plan and a fully dimensioned set of drawings as well. Both have been title blocked, labeled, and have a drawing number in them. And that is essentially how you make a drawing in AutoCAD.